Good morning, everybody. I am Andres Felipe Moreno Bello, and my partner is Fabian Andres Muñoz Caballo.
Hello, people.
Today, we are gonna talk about the presidential elections in Colombia. These are the mainly presidential candidates: Rafael Pardo, Colombian Liberal Party; Gustavo Petro, Polo Democrático Alternativo Party; Antanas Mocus, Green Party; Juan Manuel Santos, U Party; Germán Vargas Lleras, Cambio Radical; Noemi Sanino, Colombian Conservative Party.
Now we're going to talk about one of the proposals of all candidates. This is the security proposal.
The first candidate is Rafael Pardo, candidate of the Colombian Liberal Party. Pardo called his proposal security right of all. The serious security problems experienced by cities in Colombia will be addressed with a policy of citizen security. Design a new model of security management, a reform of criminal policy, technology for the national police, and the creation of national plans for the crimes of greatest impact to citizens. Similarly, it will promote a new prevention model that focuses on the roots of insecurity. It's not only increased the number of police force, it's also more intelligence to the dismantling of gangs to prevent theft of vehicles and residents, and citizen participation in prevention issues.
The next candidate is Gustavo Petro, candidate of Polo Democrático Alternativo Party.
Petro called his proposal a war is a life policy, controlled and focused on the man and nature. Do not leave uncultivated 1 inch of fertile land in Colombia to create jobs, reduce hunger, increase purchasing power, and integrate products with the world. Given the unacceptable social inequality, the second on the continent after IT, there will be a redistribute public spending, prioritizing the education and rebuilding the model of social health, insurances, and pension. It is urgent a tax agreement to change the undemocratic and regressive structure tax. Income tax will progressive. The most win but pays taxes. There will be no exception, discounts or tax benefits except those that generate employment, will eliminate tax of the food chain. He will respect the agreements of legal stability signed by this government, really use tax benefits for the government friends, despite disagreeing with his philosophy and conception, to compensate for this huge tax gap created by those agreements. There will be tax on dividends and on individuals. Without social user, there can be no complete security because people do not have to work with and will need to commit crime. The next candidate is Antanas Mocus of the Colombian Green Party. Mocus called his proposal security and justice in the service of the citizen, democratic legality. The protection of the life is the fundamental purpose of our security policy. This will have a comprehensive, preventive, participatory, and joint responsibility of society and state. It will restore the state monopoly on the legitimate use of force. Justice into their own hands will be institutionally pursued and socially rejected. Be taken as guides the Constitution allows, in particular respect for human rights, will strengthen the state's presence throughout the country, not only with the security force, but a justice system that has a qualified judge and prosecutors and incorruptible, recognized and supported by the community, with the aim of creating a safe environment and welfare development capable of generating and open the door to legitimate opportunities. Promote and empower citizens to handle and resolve their conflicts by legal means. Two Colombians are recognized together by any duty to qualify for the Constitution.
Now German Vargas Lleras, candidate of Cambio Radical.
Vargas Lleras called his proposal a safer country is possible in terms of security, to achieve comprehensive security, to deepen the achievements of democratic security. It is necessary to work around three terms: the democratic security, the present and strengthening the rule throughout national and urban safety. In the area of democratic security, he proposed strengthen democratic security, emphasizing the struggle against guerrilla groups, pop bands, and criminal organizations. Strengthen the security force in respecting human rights and international humanitarian law. Continue the process of reform and military modernization. Implement border strategies to articulate the periphery to the center of the country, increasing the institutional and offering a real productive capacity of border communities.
The fifth candidate is Noemi Sanin of the Colombian Conservative Party. Noemi said that her government will put all the state's ability to eliminate the FARC. Sanin talked for W Radio, where she was asked if the insurgent group would end in 3 months, as they have arisen from another political project. I will put all the state's ability to eliminate the FARC. I see no possible defeat in 3 months the FARC. That will take time, but all I see is my viable security police, she said. Noemi Sanin affirmed that Colombians need something new, a woman in the presidency, leading the country at peace with neighbors, but firmly against tariffs and work to improve the quality of life. So we should not be manipulated by polls.
Finally, Juan Manuel Santos, candidate of the U Party.
Santos is the candidate of the current government. All his proposals are a continuation of everything that Álvaro Uribe has done over these 8 years. There are not clear proposals due to this situation. In the case of democratic security, will be the continuation of the same, but now renowned as the area of democratic prosperity.